There have been 3 other times the quarterback was taking 1, 2, 3 in the NFL draft, and that was 1971, 1999, and 2021. The third quarterback taken in each of these drafts were Dan Pastorini, Achilles Smith, and Trey Lance. The last two have a combined 19 starts in their careers and have a 5-14 record in those starts. So unless you are absolutely sold on Daniels or McCarthy, there's no way I'm taking a quarterback at pick number 3.
The Patriots have fallen off quickly since Tom Brady decided to take his talents to Florida. They went from being perennial Super Bowl contenders to having one of the worst rosters in all of football. There are so many holes on this team, it would just be easy to count their strengths. But there is some daylight on the horizon for this broken down franchise. New management is here, and they currently hold the number 3 overall pick. An honor they haven't had since they drafted Willie McGinnis, 4th overall in the 1994 draft. So what do they do with the pick? Take one of the top quarterbacks, take a generational receiver, or do they trade back for a haul? Let's break down the options and see what makes the most sense for the Patriots.
The first option we have is drafting a quarterback. Caleb Williams is the clear-cut number 1 quarterback in this draft, and he is almost a lock to go to the Bears first overall. Picks 2 through 4 is still kind of up for debate right now, so up in the air. But it's some variation of Drake Maye, Jayden Daniels, and J.J. McCarthy. Maye seems like the favorite to go number 2 to Washington right now. So that leaves Daniels and McCarthy. Both have the potential to be great quarterbacks. But let's take a look at the history of the third quarterback taken in a draft since the 2016 draft. First, we have Anthony Richardson, Malik Willis, Trey Lance, Justin Herbert, Dwayne Haskins, Josh Allen, Deshaun Watson, and Paxton Lynch. So kind of a mixed bag of 4 flops and 1 we don't know yet. Let's narrow it down though. There have been 3 other times the quarterback was taking 1, 2, 3 in the NFL draft, and that was 1971, 1999, and 2021. The third quarterback taken in each of these drafts were Dan Pastorini, Achilles Smith, and Trey Lance. The last two have a combined 19 starts in their careers and have a 5-14 record in those starts. So unless you are absolutely sold on Daniels or McCarthy, there's no way I'm taking a quarterback at pick number 3.
Next, we have the take a generational player option. In this case, that would most likely be Marvin Harrison Jr. Marvin is a fantastic receiver and has been compared to Calvin Johnson as a prospect in terms of they are guaranteed to be great. Harrison could give the Patriots the best receiver they've had since Randy Moss was walking around Foxborough. Harrison would finally fill the hole that Bill Belichick himself was never able to fill and give the Patriots an offensive weapon that they can finally be excited about. If this option, you get to keep Mac Jones as a starter, or you can look for a replacement late in the draft. Either way, Harrison is bad quarterback proof.
But are the Patriots leaving meat on the bone by staying at 3 and taking Marvin Harrison Jr.? This brings us to our third option, which is trading back to the top 10 and still taking a great player, a blue chip player. The Patriots could get a first next year and 2 seconds by moving back to picks 7 through 9. There is a chance they could still leave the first round with a great receiver like Rome Odunze or Malik Neighbors, or the best right tackle in the draft, and Talise Fagua. But it's also have the ammo now to move up in next year's draft to take that quarterback, maybe a Shedeur Sanders or a Quinn Ewers. This would also give them more top 100 picks in a draft that's loaded with great receiver and O-line talent.
So there's only one wrong answer when it comes to the number 3 pick. The Patriots can absolutely not take a quarterback. Their best option would be to trade back a few spots, still take Neighbors or Odunze, giving themselves more high-end picks in a loaded draft. They could take a quarterback like Spencer Rattler later in the draft and move up to take one next year if they don't feel like he's panning out.
But taking Marvin Harrison Jr. wouldn't be a bad idea because you get the best receiver in the draft and you could still take a quarterback later on. You just might lose out on the second best receiver or the best tackle.
Right, but let us know what you think in the comment section. Should the Patriots take a quarterback at 3? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share this video with your friends. Until next time, we're the RFL Show.